Hello there, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and in today's video, I'll be reviewing the new Bad Batch episode titled Common Ground. And let's begin. Well, it starts off on the planet Raxus, and the Empire wants the Senator to speak, but it ends up that Senator Avi Sig, if I said that right, speaks out against the Empire and they arrest him. And then, which pretty much sets up the main plot of this, and the droid, contacts Sid because the main plot is the Bad Batch are assigned to rescue the Senator from the Empire, where they're assigned to go to Raxus. And Omega stays with Sid at the bar on Ord Mantell, and the Bad Batch, with Hunter, Wrecker, Echo, and Tech go to Raxus. They're not happy about the going to Raxus because it's a separatist planet, so that's a bit why they're a bit unhappy at first. And once they arrive on Raxus, they meet up with the droid that is with the Senator that they're supposed to help. So they go into the city on Raxus and they sneak around and all that. Then they, manage to, not get caught by the clones at first. And there's a bit, where the droid sees talks with the clones, and then they're able to make a distraction with, it. So they infiltrate the palace place to find the Senator, and then there's a bit where the Senator, kind of gets interrogated, with the ball, kind of similar to like the how Leia was going to be, interrogated in A New Hope. So like that kind of deal. Then once they sneak around, like pretty much, the Bad Batch are pretty much like stunning the clones with their blasters. They're not killing them; they're stunning them, like where their blasters are set to stun. And then they stun the officer and the clones that have the Senator. They rescue the Senator, then escape, and then they hop on an AT-TE, which we have an AT-TE from the Clone Wars era, which you might have saw in the Battle of Geonosis in Attack of the Clones. So we still have that Clone Wars era tech around the time as this takes place like right after Revenge of the Sith. So I mean, we don't have the AT-ATs yet in the ATSTs yet around this time, what we'd see in the original trilogy. So, they don't have that kind of stuff yet, that bit in the timeline. And, the clones are still clones, so we haven't seen the transitions from Empire using stormtroopers yet. So, little side note there. So, back to this little rundown of the plot. So we have that, with them, they hop on, and then they find out that they've got the Senator, and one of the Empire's other walkers shoots theirs, and they try to, repair it, and then they pretty much, fight more clones, and then they first one of the clones, tries to tell Tech to put his hands up, and then they manage to save Tech, and then once they get the walker repaired, they manage to escape, and that's that. And then once they escape, they plan to take the Senator with them, and the Senator doesn't want to leave his planet at first because of his people, but they take him to Ord Mantell. And then pretty much, with the bits with Omega, which Omega isn't really featured in this, episode as much because she's with Sid, but with Omega's parts, because I've been spending much time talking about what the Bad Batch is doing because that's the main part of the episode. But with the Omega bit, it's more like, she's forced to scrub and then she's not, she's kind of sad about she didn't go on the mission, but it's for the best because they want to keep a low profile because two bounty hunters are after her, Fennec and Cad Bane. So that's that. Then, she pretty much scrubs, and then, she is in a game of hollow chess, what we see, with Han, I'm not Han, Chewie in A New Hope playing, and then, we see, Chewie playing with Finn and Poe in The Rise of Skywalker, so we get to see some hollow chess, and then Omega is pretty good at it. And then once the Bad Batch return, we see, them all amazed how good Omega is, and then they think, they see that something is special with Omega. So, there is, something about Omega that makes her special. And then, we have this bonding with Hunter and Omega, and then she, challenges her to a game of hollow chess, and that's pretty much the episode. And my thoughts on it, it was a fun, good episode. I mean, plot is a very basic point A to point B episode. That's like the vibe I got, from the episode. It was, very point A to point B. Like the Bad Batch do their mission and Omega stays with Sid and all that. And then, as I said, for Omega fans out there, you don't get much Omega in this episode. And the episode, as I said, it was a good, fun episode. It didn't, wasn't until like anything that would lead to something, like, like that would more like to something big. It was more just like that small scale kind of episode, and also like maybe like a side quest episode, kind of how DeLorean was to an extent, and that's another vibe I got from the episode. And that does it for me in this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think down below. What did you think of this episode? Did you like it, not like it? Were you indifferent? Let me know down below what you thought of the episode. Share this video and tell your friends to subscribe, and follow me on social media. Twitter at DanRS87, Instagram at JamMasterDaniel96, like my Facebook page, JamMasterDaniel96. Join my Discord server, which is linked down below. And have a great day, and may the Force be with you. Bye.